The Powertrain Perspective podcast is sponsored by Transtar Aftermarket Solutions.
Well, good day and welcome to Powertrain Perspective, sponsored by Transtar. I'm joined today by a couple of guests. I have Reed Trueblood from ATSG and I have Doug Bullard from Transtar. And the three of us are going to discuss today the lack of or shortage of technicians for the transmission aftermarket. And I want to start a little bit with some history that I'm old enough to remember when dealerships repaired transmissions and there was a plethora of technicians available to be hired from the dealerships. After the dealerships turned to the authorized rebuilding programs, why they became more and more scarce, and today we're looking not only for technicians, but young technicians in particular, to carry on the transmission aftermarket. And I think, Reed, you can discuss this shortage a little bit. You've looked into it some.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's no secret that there's a shortage. I think some people are a little bit blind to the fact how big that tech gap is. I just read an article at the Tech Force Foundation that they published recently, and by 2028, we're going to need 1 million new techs, and in 2025, tech schools graduated a mere 64,000 techs. So that's a massive gap. At this point, it's really, what are we all going to do about it to help bridge that gap?
And Doug, you come at this with a lot of experience working with shops through the Transtar supply lines and whatnot, and you have a lot of people in the shops, particularly in the western part of the U.S. So you can talk a little bit about the feelings in the shops as far as technician shortages go.
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest concern is where we're going to get the young techs, where they're going to come from. And my career is I've taught at community college level for some time. I worked at the Los Angeles School District, and then I most recently was at Santa Ana College. And there's a lot of techs going through that program. And, there's a lot going on. And I don't know if the automotive industry really have embraced the community college level yet, if you know what I mean.
Well, I do, and I know we've gotten some out of places like North Star University and whatnot, but the VOTEX and the community colleges are an important link for our future, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they have night classes and they have day classes, and the difference is during the day you have students that are probably not working in the automotive industry yet, but they want to be. The night students, though, they're working in the automotive industry and they're trying to expand their career, and they're taking specialties. Like I taught automatic transmissions and drivetrain, and you teach them the basics and how to disassemble and reassemble and look at bushings and wear and all that. Once they understand those basics, they can apply that to just about every automatic transmission there is.
And how is it that the local transmission shop can go about recruiting some of these students that are out there?
Well, that's an interesting fact, because the dealerships at the community colleges are sitting there picking these students up as they come along. I call the younger students like the laptop generation, because they grew up with iPhones and laptops and all that, and they're very technical. And then you add the desire to work in the automotive industry. So now you have a tech that understands computers very well, and then he wants to work on cars. That's a really good combination. And the dealership is sitting there talking to the instructors, talking to students, attending events that the colleges put on. They have an open house once a year, and you have the dealerships there. I mean, multiple dealerships, and then you have the city garages, you have the county garages, and just a lot of people there harvesting these young students and grabbing them. And I don't think the automotive industry has, looked at that yet. I mean, as far as shop owners, I've had placed many students in shops, and some are builders and some are owners now.
And Reed, your organization, ATSG, recently announced a program going after some of these younger people. You want to explain that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're calling it the Young Guns promo. What that means is anyone 25 years or younger can attend any of our in-person seminars, which is at basically our cost. So the goal here was to get younger people, exposed to the opportunities that our industry has, and we're seeing it working. Lots of younger faces in the crowd. We're even seeing some longtime loyal ATSG seminar attendees bringing younger relatives, anyone that they know, to show them that there are massive opportunities here that a lot of the younger generation don't realize. There's some big money to be made here, other than what typical mainstream education teaches them.
And I know that the two of you are both involved in what's become an annual seminar that's great fun, and that's over at the John Force facility. Talk a little about that because I think it's attractive. There's people who ought to fly across the country to attend that seminar.
We did have a few, didn't we? We had the one guy from Montana or North Dakota or something. Reed at the last one.
He actually drove. He drove cross country to be there. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Talk
that's
about
a fun
what that one's like.
It's John's Force facility there is massive. It's 3 levels. The bottom floor is basically his race shop. And you got to realize this building was for John when he had one car. So this is when he was running one car, and he had this race facility in Yorba Linda, and what used to be an old dealership, and he converted it to a race shop. So he has a race shop on the first floor, and he has his personal museum that you get to see that's pretty impressive. And then the middle level is his executive offices. And the top level, which was by surprise to me, will sit 300 guests with a beautiful, it's amazing, right, Reed? I mean, car bodies hanging from the ceiling, like, I don't know, 30 or 40 of them. His private car collection on the side of you, and still seating for 300 people.
It really doesn't get better than this location for a seminar. That's a biased opinion for me because it's my favorite seminar. 1, because I can drive there. 2, the location is just incredible. It's always a packed house. The majority of people are there for the transmission tech, but I think a few might be there just because of the room. Like Doug said, the vendor area is downstairs, and where they actually work on the cars. There's a whole row of funny cars from the 80s and 90s, and you can kind of see the progression of John Force as you walk through. And Wally's everywhere. If you're not familiar with what a Wally is, you can Google it. It's incredible. It's a museum. You're sitting inside of a museum while you're at an ATSG seminar. It's incredible for everyone involved, and Doug really does a great job on promoting this seminar, and it's always a full house,
and it's gaining every year, it seems like.
That's fantastic. And I would end with we at Babcock's have a sister publication to Transmission Digest called Tomorrow's Tech. It's completely digital these days, but it's designed and the editorial is aimed at the young technician, the still under education technician, the apprentice, if you will. And anyone can sign up for this. Go to tomorrowstechnician.com, the website. Upper right-hand corner is a subscribe button. And this is for all of the young technicians. It's more general than just transmission repair, but it's a great asset and a great reference for those people.
Yeah, that's a great example of what people can do. One other thing that ATSG is doing that will launch very soon here is we're calling it the Tech Referral Program. So, we're seeing this happen on various message boards throughout social media, and that's great. That should continue to happen. We want to open it up to anyone, even people that aren't members of this message board. So it's basically a matchmaker, if you will, for a tech looking for a shop that needs a tech or a shop looking for a tech. And it's going to be a centralized location. It's a new page that's being built on ATSG.com. And we're going to keep it as simple as possible. You'll just have to fill out a few questions. give us your contact information, and then your want will live right there on ATSG.com for anyone to see until you get that need filled.
I want to thank both of you gentlemen today for your time and for your efforts in continuing to look for the technicians that will be the future of the automotive aftermarket in general and the transmission repair aftermarket in particular. And we'll thank everyone who tuned in to Powertrain Perspective, sponsored by Transtar.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.